From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets and their inner-city rivals, the New York Giants. It's the battle for New York, or New Jersey for that matter. The Giants and Jets are underway. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Now the NFC's leading rusher a season ago. Here's Saquon Barkley. And this will be a Giants first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Woodland, gold, Woodland, gold, Woodland.
Again, it's Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The Giants have 1-6 now. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Throwing, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and that'll make it 3rd down.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Now Jones.
He has Hyatt over the middle.
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
Gold Cyclone! Gold Cyclone! Gold Cyclone! Great.
Shepard will go in motion right.
They'll run with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long, and they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Don Capers.
Throwing on first down. Jones.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. 6-yard line.
Oh, did the Jets miss this guy? Here's Breece Hall. Shifts by him, and he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. On first down, right back to Hall. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. You talk about this Giant defense. And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. On first and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. On second down, a run with Hall. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 53 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Here's Hall again. Nice little juke. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They'll run with Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
You got 58.
A give running right is Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number? There he goes, left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Catch made here by Campbell.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And finally wrestled down at the 11.
For 30 more yards and another 1st down.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Jump right, Patino.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Hyatt there to grab it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Detroit Johnson. Timberland.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Harris Campbell from 4 yards out. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And check down, complete to Hall. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, New York.
Jumbo! Over here.
On play action, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now Rodgers. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Get 300. Get 26. Get 30. Side. Hey, 88. 50.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers again now. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Rodgers now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
26.
they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They do go for it. It's Rodgers. This is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Get 300. Get 300. 26. Get 30. Inside.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now Rodgers. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Running left, it's Hall. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Hall again. And this time he's in for a Jets touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Completed to Hyatt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? A 1st down carry for Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Paul on a give up the middle. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Paul again on 2nd down. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Jets have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of the team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Okay, here we go. Back row, back row, back
throwing, Jones. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now Jones. He connects with Hyatt. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll look to throw again.
Looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a 1-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Stiff-armed him. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall,
53 yards.
and the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here we go, hey.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Campbell making the catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Elsa. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Jones on 3rd down. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Giants 17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Jones, another shot here after the pick six. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Give to Hall running right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
26. 30.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
This is 2nd and 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Here's a 2nd and 8. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Hall again on 2nd down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 168 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
A pitch comes to Hall. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Rodgers looking to throw. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
630.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Mecole Hardman from 4 yards out. And the Jets are able to add on to that lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
42. Giants 17.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. We're facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jones. Hyatt there to grab it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Looking Hyatt's way once again. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Troy Johnson.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Jets, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year.
you